back, and we are going in. Felt really inspired. I wanted to go back on the Kingfisher, which was one of the previous pieces from season 1 that took on shape and form in a major way from what it was when I first started. But it's been speaking to me the last couple of days, so I kind of figured it out what it was saying. So we're going to revisit it. It's finished, but it's not quite finished. So we're going to be doing fine detailing and let the journey take us where it's meant to take us, right? It's meant to take us. So one thing we're going to do really is highlight these clouds, get these clouds more pronounced. I guess we'll use this. We'll use this. Happy Chinese New Year. It's a beautiful day. I kind of want to get the hint of a real rain though. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of that. That's something I haven't played with. Just a hint, just a hint. Just a hint of all that. And we're going to be using, I guess we're going to do the neutrals today. A lot of grays. Really dark black. A lot of contrast going on right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of contrast. Echo Warrior. What's going on? Shout out to the warrior. And then we'll drag him in the back. Thank you. You see it all right. Yeah, you can see most of it there. I think the angle is slightly off, but we're just going to fine tune tonight. We're going to revisit one of the passion projects I started this year and just give it some details, some minor detailing. Bring some of these colors back out. Maybe add a little tinge here and there. I see a little pink up there. So we're just gonna go with the flow tonight. Get a little bit of this pink and see what that do. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. A little bit of pink gonna go a long way up here. Kind of want to do a little splattering too. Think we might get a little crazy with it. Especially down here with the fish and the mermaid. We'll do a little splashing tonight. kind of want to do a face in the cloud. I already see like a dragon right here. This is like the mouth. And that's how I kind of want the clouds to be. I want them to be like, you know, if you were to stare at it long enough, you would see something. So maybe we'll put like a little horn there just to kind of whisk off the cloud. So now you see the horn there. But that might mean something else to you, you know what I'm saying? Like these could be the bottom teeth right here. And this is where the eye would be. We could make that a little bit darker. Like this kind of blue right here. And then maybe like a couple of faces. Like right here would look good. So you would see a cloud like maybe here is a nose. There's a bridge of a nose. Here's the eye. You see how that works? And have it have like a smile. You know what I mean? Let me slide it over. Cause we're up here. I want y'all to really see that. Cause you want it to be real childlike this one, so we're gonna make a face in the cloud. So we're gonna add a lot more magic to it. And big cheeks, like with big cheeks. We'll get some of that pink in there. We need more white, really. And like a jolly smile. And then just have it be like the chin almost. I'm gonna need another brush though. Real talk. Hold on. So we'll play a little bit more like that. And perhaps put another one right here. It's like a group over here. Get this black out. I want to bring my frog out a little bit more too. There. Let's just keep dabbing it white. Baby, you see something totally different. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's blowing bubbles. You can play with it like that, like he's blowing bubbles. Like whisper clouds. And these are his lips. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Just have a little fun with it. And we can even do it in the trees. We can do it in the trees too, so we might do that. Put a couple faces in the trees or something. Really make it magical. I want it to be like a daydream almost. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now we getting somewhere. Now we getting somewhere. So we can transform that whole old kind of space into something. And that's what I wanted. So I had to wait a little bit until I was receiving transmission, so to speak. And then we're going to use the real white. I know I got some of that left. Because this is like a paste, like a base. And it doesn't really hold color. So we're going to use the real deal. If I have any left. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. There we go. And then we're going to make it smaller. I'm going to use a smaller brush so we can get a little bit more detail up in there. And it's holding a lot better. And let's see. We'll go green real quick because that white is stuck to it. It'll make this a lot easier for the treetops to peek through. And we can even start in there with the faces. Even though I don't see any just yet. I'm going to put some aquamarine in there. I mean some turquoise. That's what we'll do. Put some turquoise. Ooh, yeah. Put the turquoise in there and darken it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. I see a face right here. Here's a nose. So what I'll do is I'll put this a little bit darker as an eye. And maybe this is the mouth and this is under the nose. And it goes like this. You know what I'm saying? Looking up. But that is the vibe for tonight. Put a little white up in here. Kind of differentiate between the trees. Let's see. Do a little bit of that up in there. For the distance. I don't want to do the distance. Yeah, one in the backdrop. And then we'll start to highlight this in the middle. And we'll get a little yellow. That's going to bring it out. Just a little bit of yellow. Maybe a lot more. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. A lot more texture up in there. I can dig it. I can dig it. And I like that in there. I think we need to lighten it up just a little bit. Like there's something shining in these woods. Just a little bit. Right in between here. Like a strange light. Just drag it down. And have it kind of meander off a bit. just to see. Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, look at that pink. Look at that pink girl. Peek into the trees. Something. How about that? That's dope. I like that. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a contradiction because there's no sun up here. So it's like what's in the woods. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I like it. Put some leaves back here. Some smaller ones off these trees. They're a little dark. Yeah. We want to give more impression of distance. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more. Maybe even a tad bit darker under there. Let's try a little bit darker. See what that do. Ooh. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And just like that. And then we can bring this fairy out right here. This fairy child out a lot more. And actually cut into the hair. I want to cut into the hair and some of the figures and round it out. Kind of blend it with the background. And then we'll continue to trend right on down. Get that kind of downward motion. Yeah? Yeah. How's everybody feeling today? How's everybody feeling today? Gonna venture into that black a little bit now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're gonna numb it. We're gonna numb it up a little bit. Just a little bit of that black. And it'll help define this stool he's sitting on. This stump, this tree stump. Oh yeah, we definitely cut something right there. Mm-hmm. See if we get some vines or something going. Might need another brush, but I like this one for that job. We'll keep you right there. I can't find what I'm looking for. We'll use you. Um, that might be what I'm looking for. Let's see. Yeah, some vines and shit. And then we'll dab at it and lighten it up a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Let's get something lighter. Something with a whole lot of moss or something like that. Shrubs or something like that. Bring it on back. You are up. Yes, you are. And then we'll put some green on top of that. And put some green here. We'll start down this log, like moss. Start with that light color. Even up here a little bit. And it comes closer to the water. I don't know, his feet might actually already be in the water. Now that I'm looking at this, so we might have to change a few things around down here. Instead of him being on like a little island of grass, it's starting to look like he's already in the water. And this is like the shadow, you know what I'm saying? This is the shadow of what's going on here. So we could put the fishtail right here in the water to reflect that. And this almost matches this anyway, like this matches this. And then the clouds. Yeah, we can do it like that. I think first we need to lighten up the white. So it'll almost be right there at the line of this border. But I don't want it like that. I'm going to make it stretch down a little bit. Start making little ripples coming out. And this is like underwater now, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you can do better than that. Give me somebody who won't work that. There we go. Yeah, work that out, buddy. And then keep this big guy. He's good, but I chilled with them this weekend so I could really pay attention to them. So I've almost got them down. They don't sit like this, they sit like this. And then come down. They got these long legs. We'll make that swampy. It already looks swampy. And I want it dark like that. So we can start a little bit of black right here. But what I want is this turquoise. Have that be separate from the madness. And then we'll put some, we can get some, put some green up there, some light green. Now we gotta go really white and really blue for a hot minute. Look, I gotta take back the water from the lake. We'll use this. Straight up blue. There we go. Wow, we only a half hour into this. We're gonna get a lot done tonight. Taking inspired action is kind of the theme for tonight. When you have something that's on your mind that's really good and close to your heart, you got to take action on it. Especially for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get this back. I think I'll start it right here. And then cut into it a little bit here and there. And then we'll just hint at it being water as it starts to reflect. That becomes a stone right here. See it? And then I can get a ripple off of that. And then I'll take a little black and get a shadow off of that underneath. Like that. For reflection's sake. And then we can add the final bit of white on there. There we go. That surrounds it. . tricky part. You want that blue back. So we're going to take it back a little bit at a time. Now we just need a little bit more white. Slightly. Slightly. Again, I need something that's going to be a little bit sharper with that line. This is good. A little bit smaller but sharper. Then we'll make some more of that line right there. And what we'll do is we'll make some grass coming out of the water. To give it a little bit more depth. Something like that. And there we have taken back the water. Now we're really going to separate it by starting to put little flowers, the yellow joints, right on top of this one, this little land mass, and even a little brown. If that's what this is, let me get it out of here for me. Let's see. It's still good. I just want to differentiate the colors a little bit. Yeah. It could even be the top of a turtle. Now that I look at it, this is the top of a turtle. And we can bring the shell right down like that. And the turtle's going this way upstream. So we will put the eye like right here. And this would be the end of the shell. Real subtle, real subtle. And we can start to draw that shell a little bit. Or not even the regular separated. We can do that that's kind of like that oyster shell look. I guess we'll do green. All right. I must be saving all the fun for myself. Let's get down here. Let's see what we done did. So right here, turn into a bit of a turtle. So we're gonna see if we can bring him to life. Just the top of his head anyway. Get some brown. We may make him peek his head up a little bit more higher to make him more recognizable. We'll use the yellow to make the top of the head. And that eye almost stays good. Since he just came out of the water, we can get some white. Give me some real white. And have the nose come down like that. And voila, we got a turtle moving. Yeah, it ain't no fun without the turtle, right? And now we can really line his shell. And it's separated there anyway, so put a little moss on his head. And let's add a little bit more white to make this a lot more agreeable. Now we gotta reclaim some of that water again. Just a little bit. We'll do it in reference with the boots. And we can make the eyeball a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. Turn out too bad. Nice little eye. So we'll give him a little dot there. Bring it out even a little bit more right here. There we go. So now we have our turtle. Kind of wading in the water. So that was a good add-on. And even the back of the shell right here, we can add it in. We'll put some more algae and flowers around this shell to show where the top is. You know what I mean? I like it. Sorry about that. I'm just dragging y'all everywhere. Let me bring y'all back. We're gonna call it an early night. This is gonna be a crash and burn. Meaning, I want to really just get everything set up, but it's so minor detail. It's not gonna take long. But I do want it to dry. So we've added a few things. Even that looks like the bucket. If we take a light right here and we scan the bucket, like right here, we get that reflection about right here. And then we can make some more of this shoreline. And the top of his boots no longer are relevant because they're in the water. Let's make that more circular and more bent in. And why are we doing little fins? We want fish with big fins. And we'll keep that green motif going just a little bit. But we're going to change that to a little more of that blue. And now I can go after my frog man. And now we're going to go back to that black. Get at this background, bring that out more. We can cure some of this stuff under here. That's looking a lot sharper. And now that we got the bright white, we can really get at this string, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Not yet. I might get some more of this stuff happening. Now we're really going to deal with that. This is going to be fun. Let's see what that means. See if I can pull it off. Let's see if I can pull it off. Because this is going to be the wood that he's sitting on. And I'm already starting to see little cracks in the wood. And I need this pretty wet for this. We'll take a little bit off the top. And then we'll put some fire stuff to it. Look at that dark one. We use yellow again. Put all that in front of it. Just a little bit more. We'll do that. This Good, now I can revisit. That is your job. Well, how time really just goes out the window when you in the zone. We got a lot of nice touch-ups today in this. Sometimes you gotta revisit things, see how far you've come. So, well worth it. Get some of this wood color over here. Some of that brown. And take a tinge of white. No, let's not use twice, use too green. We get the top of that piece of wood. Before it disappears under the leg. What I'm really doing is reshaping the bird. And then we can use a little black to make some of that wood bark kind of look. Just a little bit. Okay. Not bad at all. All right. All right. We're just going to touch up some of these clouds up here. That's what we've been doing. Guess I should pull it back a little bit. We're not in that detailed mood. But a lot of what happened tonight brought this out a lot more. So gratitude for that. Now I see an elephant. There's the trunk right here. If I put something like right here, it's gonna be like a long trunk with tusks. Okay. That I can deal with. There's a couple other things I want to do, but I'm gonna end on black tonight because I want to wrap these colors up, and I wanted to get at these feathers so bad. This is really what drew me back because I want to do some feathers. Let's get something bigger on that real quick. Yeah, I like that a lot better. And we are officially overtime. All right, let's do it. Mm-hmm. differentiation between that and the hat. And we'll grind it out right here in the back. And just drag that up and down. And blend that all in. Nice and easy. So we made a lot more of that dimension stick out. Just doing a few little things here and there. And these would be more of the reclamation of the water right here. Put some water around that, like such. And we're really going to use this guy to help. So I'm going to get a slight reflection right here of him in the water. Once we get these legs sorted out, which is that pink. Yeah, we'll get at that though. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you once again for joining. We really put a lot of extra oomph into this tonight. I especially like that forest in the background. Something shining in there. It kind of got sucked in again, so we'll probably put another coat of that yellow behind there. It looks different on the camera than it does in life, so. Take it outside tomorrow and get a good picture. Get some sunlight. Well, until that time, we meet again. Take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful evening. And we'll see you next time. Peace.